How's it going, everybody? My name is Derek, and this is Sneakers and Spirits. Welcome back to Sneakers and Spirits, the YouTube show where we talk kicks and whiskey. This is episode number 7, and today is going to be a little bit of a departure from the usual topics. Because instead of talking about sneakers or spirits, we're going to be talking about sneaker-related apparel. More specifically, sneaker-related apparel in an area of life that has become near and dear to my heart over the past 9 months. And that is fatherhood. See, a lot of things related to being a father seem to be seen in a really comedic light. You've got dad shirts, dad jokes, dad pants, dad shoes, dad dance moves, which is, I think, really weird to make fun of because all of that is founded on one basic principle, which is just being comfortable and be accepting of who you are and what makes you happy. In the past couple of years, the dad shoe has made a comeback and become fashionable. It's become popularized because a lot of celebrities are wearing them, and I personally love wearing my 700s, my 500s, my bulky Air Maxes, Air Max 95s in particular, which are extremely comfortable. So you can imagine my delight scrolling through Instagram and seeing a company called Uniform Studios based out of Los Angeles releasing 2 styles of cargos that are meant to be hype and are meant to be fashionable. But as a testament to how my mind is wired now, I see them and I go, these guys don't know it. But these pants are gonna make my dad life so much easier. And they're also gonna look good with my sneakers. So we're gonna take a look at those right now in this episode. But again, before that, thank you very much to Uniform Studios for making these pants. And second of all, for hooking me up with a nice slick pair of socks. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's start with the double pouch cargos. From this initial angle, you get a great view of just how much space these pants give you in the pouch area. I'm not a fanny pack person at all, so this pair having substantial carrying ability is definitely a huge plus. Further down on the same pant leg is another pocket for smaller items. Now from this rear view, you get a feel for how much room you get to move, which definitely comes into play when chasing a little toddler around. You'll also notice the inseam length. In this segment, I'm wearing my Wave Runners, which are cut a bit high, so I'm getting more of a stacking effect on the pant leg in the ankle area. The key is that it's not too much stacking and actually gives you more allowance for when you wear shoes that are cut a bit lower, as you'll see soon. From here you get another view of how the pant leg falls onto your sneaker, and also a view of yet another pocket on the side of the other pant leg. Now let's see a sample of what you can carry in these. And we start off with diapers, always a staple of early parenthood. Now let's take a look at these cargos with a couple more pairs of shoes. So as you can see with these Air Maxes, there's still some stacking of the pant leg, but it's less than before. I'd say you could probably go as low as Vans slip-ons all the way up to high-cut basketball shoes such as Jordan 1s with a single inseam length. Now what else can we put in here? One of my son's favorite books, Brown Bear, What Do You See? This is not a thin book by any means. It's actually pretty thick because of the page material. But even then, there's still more space left in that pouch. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've tried to cram even more stuff in these pockets. Let's see what we've got. Same thick book as earlier. Spare diaper. You could probably fit one or two more in there. Teether. Essential in keeping a growing baby quiet. And in the other pocket, pacifier 1 and pacifier 2. Parents know the value of being able to immediately soothe your child, but that they sometimes don't take certain pacifiers. So having room for supplies and spare supplies on top of that is extremely important. Now, Uniform Studios released not one, but two different styles of cargos that have played a huge part in making my daily sneakerhead dad life a little bit more comfortable. The first style was the one we just took a look at. Now let's take a look at the second style, the Nylon Snap cargos. And these are the Nylon Snap cargos. You'll notice they run a bit slimmer, and at least for me, are closer in cut to the pants I normally wear. The main feature are buttons and a zipper running down the outer side of each pant leg, which may not seem like much, but when it's playtime with your kid, undoing a few buttons for extra wiggle room and flexibility is a blessing. Similar to the pouch cargo, each leg also comes with a side pocket for storage, but it didn't seem like I could carry as much, so I didn't really try. One thing that's really nice about the combination of the fit of these cargos and the fact that the ankle opening is essentially adjustable is that it really gives you flexibility around styling your sneakers. Do you want to show off more sock? Do you want to be more subtle with your high tops? Do you want to close the buttons all the way down and get a more typical stacking effect from the pant leg? The disadvantage for folks on the shorter side, I'm 5'7" for instance, is that due to the length, you'll probably end up hiding a bit more of your shoes. But in my experience, I've worn these, and my sneakers still get a fair bit of attention anyway. Now let's bring out some low tops. A side note about that cord that goes around your waist, I felt like I didn't really need it. You can take it off, but keeping it on admittedly adds a bit of flavor to the whole look and just gives you another element to style. These cargos are fantastic, and I can imagine wearing them even more in the upcoming colder months. You can't carry as much in them as the other pair, but as a dad, I wouldn't want to be wearing anything else when it comes time for the messy moments of fatherhood, of which I heard there are many. And that's about it for another episode of Sneakers and Spirits. Until the next one, keep sipping, keep stepping. See you again soon.